Here's the problem with most chocolate crinkle cookies. They're way too sweet, don't have enough chocolate flavor, and honestly they're just not crinkly enough. My version has double the chocolate, a deeply flavorful and fudgy interior, plus it bakes up extra crackly. Everything comes together in one bowl, and there's no need for an electric mixer. It's kind of the perfect holiday cookie. Alright, diving right in. To a large microwave-safe mixing bowl, add 300 grams or around 1.5 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips, plus 84 grams or 6 tablespoons unsalted butter. Microwave on high in 30-second bursts, stirring in between just until the chocolate and butter are melted. Mix in 225 grams or 1.25 cups dark brown sugar. The brown sugar here adds toffee-like flavors and also makes for a softer cookie. Then 4 large eggs. Add them in one at a time, stirring vigorously to work each egg into the batter before adding another egg. Add 1 teaspoon vanilla and 4 teaspoons instant coffee. The coffee is optional but really amps up the chocolate flavor without making the cookie taste like coffee. Next, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, half teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon table salt or fine sea salt. Stir all of this in really well to make sure all of these ingredients are distributed evenly. Sift in 80 grams or 2/3 cup cocoa powder to really cement the chocolate flavor. Either Dutch process or natural cocoa will work here. Just make sure that it's unsweetened. I like to start by stirring in the middle and then gradually working in more cocoa powder from the sides. Finally, add in 187 grams or 1 1/3 cups all-purpose flour. Stir and fold, scraping down the sides of the bowl until there's no more dry flour left. At this point, the dough is still quite soft, too soft to shape into cookies. This is due to the high proportion of chocolate in the dough. It's this chocolate-rich dough that'll melt easily in the heat of the oven, stretching out the surface of the cookie, creating that extra crackle we're looking for. Here are 3 different flavor variations on the basic chocolate dough. Double the amount of instant coffee in the recipe to make mocha crinkle cookies, classic and delicious. How about a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds and a sheet of nori cut up into fine strips? This combo adds depth and nuttiness to the cookie. Lastly, a half teaspoon of freshly cracked black pepper will spice things up, not only bringing peppery heat, but also citrusy, woodsy flavors. I'm dividing my dough so I can make 2 different kinds of cookies, leaving 1/2 regular chocolate and working nori and sesame into the other half. Leave the bowl uncovered on the counter for at least 15 minutes. During this time, the chocolate will cool down and firm up. While the dough is resting, preheat the oven to 325 Fahrenheit with the rack in the center of the oven. Prepare 2 rimmed plates or shallow bowls. Add a half cup of granulated sugar to one and a half cup of powdered sugar to the other. After 15 minutes, the dough is solidified into a workable texture. 2 options to shape the cookies. First, the easier method, using a cookie scoop or a portioning scoop. I'm using a number 20 with a 3 tablespoon capacity for a larger cookie, but a number 30 with a 2 tablespoon capacity will also work. Scoop the dough, level against the rim of the bowl, and plop into the granulated sugar. Toss to coat evenly, and once fully covered, transfer to the powdered sugar. Roll around to get a generous even coat of powdered sugar all over the dough ball, but shake off any excess. Using 2 sugars here is key to getting a crackly cookie. The granulated sugar will create a crisp shell while also absorbing moisture, preventing the powdered sugar from dissolving into nothing. The bright white powdered sugar provides contrast to highlight all the crackles. Place the dough balls onto a parchment-lined tray, giving them ample room to spread out. Alternatively, the cookies can also be scooped by hand. This is slightly messier but actually works just as well. The key to preventing too much sticking is using damp hands and working quickly. Use a tablespoon measure to either get 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of dough depending on your preferred cookie size. I like to basically sacrifice one finger, my thumb here, as the sticky finger to scoop the dough out of the measuring spoon. Transfer the dough to your palms and quickly roll into a cohesive ball and plop into the granulated sugar. Repeat rolling and dusting in small batches. Just remember to re-dampen your hands before each rolling. Bake one tray at a time on the middle rack. The cookies are ready once they're super crackly and beginning to firm up around the edges, yet still soft in the center. This should take around 9 to 11 minutes. They'll feel underbaked, but that's by design. This keeps the center of the cookie soft and fudgy, almost like a brownie. Let the cookies cool completely on the tray. They'll firm up into the perfect texture once fully cooled. The crackly tops of these cookies not only look gorgeous, but also provide a delightfully crisp texture. In contrast, the center is fudgy, yet still soft and light. The flavor is intensely chocolatey with just the right amount of salt, and most importantly, it's not overpoweringly sweet. These are one of my favorite holiday cookies, and I hope that you give them a try. If you do, please comment below and let me know how it goes. Thanks again for joining me on Shelter's Kitchen. Happy holidays, and I hope to see you again very soon.